everyone. This is Caroline Speaks, the state of our world, on Friday, July 22nd, 2022. So, what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? Let's take a look. Okay, now, 187 minutes. January 6th hearing examines Trump's refusal to urge mob to stop violent attack on the Capitol. Trump and all his people should be held accountable for what they did. They should all be charged with treason and locked up forever. And Pence's Secret Service team feared for their lives as Trump egged on the mob to target the Vice President January 6th. So I hope Vice President Pence will take heed and be on his own, become a better person instead of a right-wing Republican against women's rights. And I don't want to say the election is over. Video outtakes show Trump refused to admit loss on January 7th. Okay. Now, what are we going to do about that? He did lose. So he has to be held accountable. Also, White House says President Biden has very mild symptoms of COVID-19. Good. I wish him a very speedy recovery. White House defends coronavirus safeguards after maskless Biden gets infected. Okay. He's maskless when he's, okay. How many people might be impacted? Biden, yes, because he's been on a lot of trips and he's had handshakes and no handshakes. He has fist bumps, and so I don't know. The people are doing contact tracing for anyone he's come in contact with, but I think he should wear that mask. Now, okay. The Secret Service is under criminal investigation for deleted January 6 messages. I hope they're held accountable. Just 8 GOP reps joined Democrats as House votes to safeguard rights to contraception. Just 8? Okay. Got 8. And which ones? Who are the 8? I don't know. Of course, they don't tell us. Okay. But there were 8 of them. Good. Thank you. The 8. Group of 8. Okay. Secret Service under criminal investigation for the deleted January 6 messages. Just 8 GOP reps, members of Congress, joined Democrats as House votes to safeguard right to contraception. U.S. records first polio case in nearly 10 years. I hope that person gets well. Turkey says Ukraine and Russia have reached agreement over grain exports. Good. Dangerous heat warnings to continue into weekend for much of Europe and the U.S. Okay. Global warming, climate change. Ranil Wickremesinghe sworn in as Sri Lankan president as soldiers assault protesters. That's great. All right. Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi resigned, setting stage for September 25th election. Okay, hope they get some good progressive leaders in. Guantanamo prisoner who survived torture and arbitrary detention for 20 plus years cleared for release, and where are they sending him back to? Okay. I don't know. There's still 37 other people who have yet to be released, so I don't know where he's going to end up. Okay. Now, 18 killed as police raid impoverished Rio de Janeiro neighborhood. That's good. That's Brazil. That's Bolsonaro. Ugh. Heavily armed police officers. Why are they doing that? It's terrible. It's care what they're doing in Rio de Janeiro. That's the Bolsonaro the idiot. Okay. Ex-cop Thomas Lang sentenced to 30 months for violating George Floyd's civil rights. Good. Senate Democrats unveil bill to legalize, tax, and regulate cannabis. Okay. Georgia law takes effect banning most abortions and granting um, personhood to embryo as fetuses. That's great. Who thought of that? Okay. Federal appeals court in Georgia has ruled that the state's near total ban on abortions can take effect immediately. Its 2019 law outlaws abortions once fetal cardiac activity is present. It also changed the definition of a natural person to include fetuses or embryos that are formed in utero after just a few weeks, before many people even realize they're pregnant. The law provides um, for limited exceptions for rape and incest, but a survivor must first file a police report. Another provision also allows limited exceptions for medical emergencies. The ACLU, the Center for Reproductive Rights and Planned Parenthood, said this is a highly unorthodox action that will immediately push essential abortion care out of reach for patients beyond the earliest stage of pregnancy. So I don't know. I'm not sure that I think that is terrible. That's in Georgia. Okay. House schedules vote on bill protecting access to contraception. Good. Russia's Lavrov says Kremlin seeks to control more Ukrainian territory. I hope we get Russia out of Ukraine. Ukraine's First Lady appeals to U.S. Congress for more weapons. Okay. All right. Now, so that's some of what's happening out there. All right. Now, the coronavirus is still with us, so you have to take care of yourself and others. Practice social distancing. Wear a mask when the vaccine is available for you. Safe for you to take. I would take it. I had mine, the Johnson & Johnson one shot. I was tired for a week and had 2 sore arms, and I was fine. And I've been looking around for a booster ever since. Haven't found an appropriate one. Okay. Take care of yourself and others. Also, how about a little song? Hey there, Georgie girl, walking down the street so fancy-free. Nobody you meet would ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Okay, that was Georgie Girl, written by Tom Springfield of the Springfields Folk Group, which included sister Dusty Springfield, who went on to become an international singing star. It's recorded by Dusty, and it's also recorded by the Seekers. Okay, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. On Friday, July 22nd, 2022. Carol Allen speaks, State of the World.